Your testimony is a weapon, and the enemy doesn't want you to use it. Welcome to day 18 of 30 days of spiritual warfare. Hey there! Welcome to Daily Beyond the Edge, your daily dose of motivation and timeless wisdom. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakthrough. Now let's get into it. Yesterday on day 17 we learned about the weapon of worship, how worship in the battle causes God to fight for you and confuses the enemy. Today, we're covering a weapon most believers don't realize they have. Your testimony. Your testimony is the story of what God has done in your life. It's not just your salvation story, though that's part of it. It's every breakthrough, every healing, every deliverance, every provision, every miracle. It's what God brought you through, what He set you free from, what He restored, what He redeemed. And your testimony is a weapon in spiritual warfare. Revelation 12 verse 11. They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They did not love their lives so much as to shrink from death. Two weapons. The blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. The blood declares what Jesus did. Your testimony declares what Jesus did for you. And when you speak your testimony, something happens in the spiritual realm. Why is your testimony a weapon? Because it reminds you of who God is and what He's done. When the enemy whispers, "God's not going to come through this time," your testimony says, "Yes, He will. Because He came through last time. And the time before that. And the time before that." When fear tries to paralyze you, your testimony says, "God didn't bring me this far to leave me." Your testimony builds your faith. And faith is a weapon. Your testimony also builds faith in others. When someone else is going through what you already overcame, your testimony gives them hope. If God did it for you, He can do it for me. Your testimony doesn't just set you free, it sets others free. Example 1. The man born blind. John 9. Jesus healed a man who was born blind, and the religious leaders interrogated him. "How were you healed? Who did this? What happened?" And the man said, verse 25, "Whether he is a sinner or not, I don't know. One thing I do know. I was blind but now I see." Simple. Powerful. Undeniable. That's a testimony. Example 2. The demoniac. Mark 5. Jesus delivered a man from a legion of demons. And after the man was set free, he wanted to follow Jesus. But Jesus said, verse 19, "Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you, and how He has had mercy on you." And verse 20. So the man went away and began to tell in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him. And all the people were amazed. His testimony brought people to Jesus. Example 3. Paul. Every time Paul was on trial, every time he was arrested, every time he faced opposition, he told his testimony. Acts 22. Acts 26. Over and over. "I was a persecutor of the church. I was on the road to Damascus. Jesus appeared to me, and He changed my life." Paul's testimony was his weapon, and it's still changing lives 2,000 years later. Let me tell you about a woman named Michelle. Michelle was set free from a 15-year battle with depression and suicidal thoughts. God healed her. Completely. Miraculously. But Michelle never told anyone. She was embarrassed. Ashamed. "People will think I'm weak. They'll judge me. They'll think less of me." So she kept quiet. But one day, a young woman in Michelle's church attempted suicide. She survived. But she was broken. Hopeless. Ready to try again. And Michelle felt the Holy Spirit whisper, "Tell her your story." Michelle resisted. "God, I can't. It's too personal. It's too painful." But the Holy Spirit pressed. Your silence is keeping her in bondage. So Michelle obeyed. She sat down with the young woman and said, "I need to tell you something. 5 years ago, I was exactly where you are. Suicidal. Hopeless. Ready to end it. But God met me. And He healed me. And if He did it for me, He can do it for you." And the young woman broke down crying. "I thought I was the only one. I thought nobody understood." I understand. And I'm living proof that God can heal you. That conversation changed everything. The young woman got help, got healing, and today she's thriving. And Michelle realized her testimony wasn't just for her. It was a weapon to set others free. Today Michelle shares her testimony boldly. And countless people have been set free because she stopped hiding her story. Lesson: your testimony is not just for you. It's a weapon to set others free. Stop hiding it. Step 1. Remember what God has done. Write down your breakthrough stories. Every healing, every deliverance, every provision, every miracle. When the enemy attacks, read your list. Remind yourself. Step 2. Speak your testimony out loud. Don't just think it. Say it. God delivered me from addiction. God healed my marriage. God provided when I had nothing. Speaking it reinforces it, and the enemy hears it. Step 3. Share your testimony with others. When someone is going through what you overcame, share your story. I've been where you are, and God brought me through. He'll bring you through too. Your testimony gives hope. Step 4. Don't let shame silence you. The enemy wants you to hide your testimony. It's too embarrassing, too personal, too messy. But 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. Your weakness is where God's power shows up. Share it. Step 5. Use your testimony to build faith. When you're facing a new battle, remind yourself of past victories. 1 Samuel 17 verse 37, David said, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." Past victories fuel present faith. Here's why the enemy hates your testimony. Because it proves he's a liar. He told you you'd never be free. But you are. He told you you'd never change. But you did. He told you God wouldn't come through. But he did. Your testimony exposes the enemy's lies. And that makes you dangerous. Revelation 12 verse 11. They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. The blood declares Jesus' victory over sin and death. Your testimony declares Jesus' victory over your specific battles. And when you combine the two, you're unstoppable. Your testimony is a weapon. Don't hide it. Don't minimize it. Don't let shame silence it. What God has done for you, He wants to do for others through you. So speak it. Share it. Use it. Tomorrow, day 19, the weapon of declaration and decree. Proverbs 18 verse 21. The tongue has the power of life and death. The next part is already up. Go watch it. Drop a comment. Share this series. And share your testimony. This is day 18 of 30. Welcome to Daily Beyond the Edge, your daily dose of motivation and timeless wisdom. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakthrough. What's one limit you're pushing past today? Drop it in the comments. See you tomorrow. Rise beyond the ordinary.